Hi, my name is Kim Carlos, and I am the founder of the Plus Sides Podcast, a health and wellness podcast that focuses on GLP-1 treatments for people who have chronic diseases and disorders of obesity and related diseases like PCOS, insulin resistance, etc. And here are the 5 things I wish someone had told me when I started my health and wellness journey, as well as starting this health and wellness podcast. One, obesity is a chronic disease, and it was recognized as so in 2013 by the American Medical Association. I feel like if I had known this, I would have approached everything with my weight gain and weight loss and how I treated my binging disorder so differently because I would have understood that it is medical, it is biological, and there are treatments. Two, question your doctor. In our society, because doctors are so highly educated, we often revere them and feel weird even asking them why they're going to prescribe us something, but we should. And not only that, nobody knows our body as well as we do, regardless of how many degrees that they have. So we should be a part of making our decisions for our health with them. We should be a part of our own care team. If I had understood all of this before I started, and it was years ago when these medications were actually available, I feel like I might have had more children. And there's nothing I love more than being a mother. Three, you are not alone, and community is everything. Because people who struggle with the disease of obesity often feel isolation and shame. It's because they think it's their fault. And because primarily up until recent years, they've been told that it is. But now we know that there is science that proves that this is just a biological dysfunction in your body. Being able to join a community and feel camaraderie and understand that others are in the same spot as you are have been hugely beneficial to me in my journey and to many others in my community. Statistics alone show that 40% of America struggles with the disease of obesity. That's a lot of people, and yet we don't talk about it. It doesn't come up at parties, it doesn't come up at your son's soccer game, but for whatever reason, we continue to hide it as if it's shameful, and it's not. So, one of the best places that you can go are communities like on TikTok or even Facebook and other social media platforms so that you can feel some camaraderie and feel supported. That makes all the difference in the world, at least it has for me in my experience. Four, raise your voice sooner rather than later. Stories are very powerful. Once you become part of a community, it's important to try to speak your truth. It is healing and it is powerful. Not only that, the voices of the many can quickly become a movement, which is what we've done. And I wish that I had known that sooner because I would have started this on my journey sooner personally, as well as with the podcast. I would have started that sooner too. For people to truly understand things, it's important to speak not only your truth, but the truth of science. And I think that that is just a healing thing for us to do. I wish that I had known before I got started how important and powerful it is to hear the stories of others and be able to speak your own truth. It's not only important from healing for the inside out, but it's important to be able to drive change in society, as well as being able to get these medications on more formularies and approved by more insurance so that people don't have to come out of their pocket hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Five, there is no shame in treatment. If you have the chronic disease of obesity, there are medications that have been specifically tailored and approved by the FDA to treat your metabolic disorder or dysfunction, however you look at it. And these medications can be life changing and they're not shameful. They're only shameful if you don't talk about them. And that is up to you. And that's what's special about it. Thanks so much. And we look forward to seeing you on the Plus Sides podcast.